Better up here because I can fucking. Welcome to Phanlot.
I mean, everyone except you, Keith Hernandez.
Fuck you. Don't want to report on Philadelphia games because you have what? No respect for us?
He said we have no defense.
No defense, but we went 12 for our last 13 games as a win. We have a 62.
7 games in a row because we got the W.
Got the W. We got the series win. A beautiful comeback on this team that is just literally in the bottom 4 innings. They're in such a great percentile to where you think you have the game against them, and this team literally rolls, and it's phenomenal. And if you look at the flip side, one of the opponents, they are in the deeper of the percentile in the 24 or the 24th rating, the 20th. But the Phils have an amazing back four, which, I mean, that's what wins games. You can start the game great all you want. We have the bad third innings against teams, but that back four with this team is just fucking killing it. So I guess we're going to do the sponsy. This broadcast is brought to you by Body Check.
Wellness.
Check. Well,
Trying to help you out.
Gotta correct it, man.
That's what I do.
Go onto their website, www.bodycheckwellness.com. Use promo code OCS for 25% off all of your CBD needs. And it's going to roll into
Nose beards. Norse beards.
Norse
Nose beards.
Oh
Oh my God. Could you imagine?
just people walking around with just hair just fucking
Like a
bad.
big man.
Yeah. Which one would turn
I used to
you on
hate
more,
beards,
like Norse
but they
beards?
really grew on me.
Nose beards or just regular beards? So go on to norsebeards.com. Use promo code OCS for 25% off all of your Beerman's products. We're going to go into our first.
One more, buddy.
Oh,
Couple more.
couple more? See, this place is near and dear to me. I worked there for 7 years in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Iceberg Skating Complex is a sponsor. You did not take the Norse beards off. Guess any interaction you need with Iceworks, you would go to iceworks.net. Have your birthday parties there. Have hockey games there. Watch your kids join leagues. Like, so many options. Lugaroo Custom Clothing is another sponsor of this podcast. We gotta get going. You got
Oh, okay. Apparently, I'm on the control board right now.
Yeah, you are on the control board, and I guess since sobriety is overrated, Sterling Pig. Great IPAs coming. Great food as well. Been there. Good food.
Great beer.
Great beer.
All right. Let's move on to.
Let's that game recap. Get rid of this.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, just leave it float.
We're fat noobs.
I want people to know that Sterling Pig is a great place. So, game recap. What the actual fuck? Syndergaard, I mean, he came out good. I mean, he allowed one run at the beginning, and then he had a couple of rough innings.
Yeah.
He
had a lot of full counts too. Like
Yeah.
he got a lot of like 3 balls, and then a couple times he was able to get out. A lot of times our defense really helped him out a lot tonight. Let's be honest, we were the underdogs in this game because of the pitching lineup.
No, fuck you. They are disrespected. Not you, but them. We got disrespected on that.
Well, Alcantara is a hell of a pitcher. He's amazing, and it's not like him to get a loss. And Syndergaard is a new dude for the Phils, and he's struggled here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But Alcantara is an ace for the Marlins.
Can you call it an ace though?
No, yeah.
Or his game's just not decided. He's 10. Going into the game, he was 10 for 4.
No, he's has an incredible record though. He's an incredible pitcher. Like I actually give him mad respect. I mean, I'd like him more if he was a Philly, but you know.
I don't respect anything that's in Miami, but that's just me. They're fair weather fans. I'm not gonna.
I mean, every city has that. But moving on, we got the W, and it wasn't looking like that for a long time, and then here comes the 8th inning.
They
were phenomenal.
That goes back to where I was talking in the beginning with us being the 9th at scoring runs in the 8th.
Right. But I also think that this may have been a mistake on the Marlins pitching coach.
Well, then not pulling him?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that they really should have pulled him a while ago, and they probably would have won this game. Chris, I'm going to mess that name up.
Syndergaard needs to be.
But he says Syndergaard needs to be what Joe Blanton.
I agree completely.
Was an 08, serviceable, gives 6-7 innings. He's 10-5 and is a Cy Young candidate. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean.
Also, shout out Joe Blanton, dude. Yeah. Nice call on him.
That kid definitely came in and he filled a spot we needed. And
we definitely needed starters.
Yeah, but if you look at our whole pitching staff, you got Wheeler, Nola, Gibson.
Our pitching lineup, yeah. Pitching starters.
And they're pretty good at getting deep in the games. Gibson gets a little on his head, and that's the one thing I love about Wheeler and Nola is they're just like, oh fuck, I walked the guy. They don't let it bother them. Gibson has it every now and then there's Suarez and now Syndergaard. Both of them, it seems like they kind of get in their heads. I can understand Syndergaard because you're in Philadelphia now, so we're gonna.
Yeah, but dude, doesn't he seem like a Philly dude?
Yeah.
Like if you go back on his social media, he is like such a Philadelphian at heart.
He asked the guy if he should bring his wife when he wants to fight him, or should I leave her at home? That was just
great.
A gem.
It's great. Also, I mean, obviously, we're still missing Eflin.
He's not coming back.
No, definitely not this season. I don't really know, though, if he really has a future in Philly after this. I'm kind of with you on that.
He's
constantly getting hurt and injured, and I mean, we miss him, but I'm hoping that Syndergaard can really fill that gap.
Yeah. Actually, what I want to say is Syndergaard. From when I played baseball back in the day and from what I understood of pitching back in the day, shit's fucking changed.
Oh, the game has changed completely.
The way they call and they distinguish what a pitch is. So his sinker.
Are you showing your age?
Me? Yeah, I'm fucking better than 33. But his sinker is fucking great, and so is his curveball. And they call it two different things from what we used to call it back in the day. But it's so when he throws it right, it's so deceptive that even when it's tight in on a batter, they're still swinging on it. And I don't know if that's like a ballsy throw, but like it's great when you see it live. And that ball is like literally maybe like a foot off from them, and they're still swinging on it like it's that much deception. So in the long term, I think as he adjusts to being in Philadelphia, maybe he gets rid of them jitters. He's going to be.
I think he'll fit right in. I really do. I mean, this is only his second time we've seen him at the mound for us, and I think it was a huge improvement from the first time.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm happy with that. And our offense really stepped it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did not. They didn't give up today.
Yes.
I mean, there's.
No, you hit it on the head right there.
Yeah, looking at
we
it.
We didn't give up.
It's pop up, ground out.
Yeah, they were constantly hitting. The bats were hitting constantly tonight.
They
were getting called.
Yeah, I mean, I think I only have I want to say about like 6, maybe 7 strikeouts on the team, but they were making contact, and I mean that's always going to be my thing. I want them. I don't care if they get out, but throw a pop out, ground out, But
yeah, I want to see their bats lighting up for sure, making contact with the ball. Absolutely.
You tap that ball enough, it's going to be put into play, and that's all you want to see from a team. That's the way they've been. I feel like when we play, like right now, the Marlins are. I'm not saying they're a shitty. I don't believe in the idea of a shitty team. you're a Major League Baseball player, you're a Major League team, you're a good team regardless. Maybe not as good as the top, but this team has, potential. I should find a new one. But the Phillies, they're just competing. And, I mean, they're
Also, I kind of really want to shout out our bullpen. They really have showed up for us the past couple of months. We've had we had Bilotti, we had Bilotti, Dominguez in, and it was only Bilotti that allowed another hit besides our starter, Syndergaard. So cheers to the bullpen. They really have showed up for us, and they need the props given.
Totally. I feel like maybe it wasn't the actual position players that got Girardi out, but it was the bullpen. Maybe they were just
Girardi his calls.
I like the idea of throwing a little theory out there.
All right, why don't we move on?
Wait, can we talk about goddamn it, Danny or Donnie?
Donnie.
What was he doing?
I don't know, but he had his microphone on.
Did he control the umpire's mic? And he turned it on prior?
They have the little pack that turns it on. And
not now, Donnie. Not now.
Turn it on, and I appreciate what Kruk was like. You always have to assume that microphone's on, bud. And he didn't, and then that was great. We already talked about that, so we're gonna move on to this. The offensive player of the game. It has to be Schwarber.
Yeah, no, I had Schwarber. What did he had?
He got on base more than any other player tonight. He got RBIs. He got all that.
I mean, they showed
his passion, when JT got that RBI that gave us the winning score. It was awesome. I love it when baseball players show emotion.
That's what the thing is with this fucking team is they're not like Nick when he's struggling. They're not bashing him. They're cheering him on. So they're like, dude, next time.
I mean,
they're playing but they're playing as a unit. They're not playing as an individual player,
Oh no. This is definitely a united team here for sure.
I love
absolutely
every bit of it.
Absolutely. And you can really see that. And the greatest example I can give is Harper in the dugout. Obviously, he's injured. We all miss him. But he still has so much passion for it too. This is all just a big old family, dude.
I mean, we've seen it when Reese got pegged in that Washington series.
Was it yesterday or the day before?
I thought it was the Washington series. I think it was the last game.
You're right.
And they pan to him in the dugout, and he's yelling because that pitch, he was thrown wild already.
Yeah, he's like, hit it over the plate.
Yeah.
Or throw it over the plate. But even today, he got really excited. I don't remember what play it was, but they panned to Harper and dugout, getting really excited and happy. You can't be checking he's checking his phone. You can't be checking your phone.
Sorry, the boss is texting us.
Oh no, not Daddy Jesse from Delco.
Daddy Jesse from Delco.
Shout out Jesse from Delco. We love you.
We love you, buddy.
But yeah, Schwarber was amazing tonight. I'm really happy and proud of his performance, and I thought it was great. Mm-hmm. And that's without him getting a home run, because we all know he's a beast. He's the Schwarbinator.
We had that before anybody fucking else did, just to let you know. We made cute little nicknames up for all the players, and then we think we had a speaker or a microphone in our house, and they were stealing shit from us.
Dude, we kept saying calls, and then they were saying it.
Immediately after.
Anyways, maybe we should just take their spots.
Right?
Nah, nobody can take T-Mac and Crucky spots. They're the best.
So, where we were on into next?
The defensive player of the game. And I've got two for that.
So while we're here,
possibly three, but
still this little one. In the NL East, the Phillies have the lowest errors of 16
since June 1st.
Mm-hmm.
They have 16 errors since June 1st. They're the lowest in the National League, which is awesome because we all know we had a lot before that.
Fucking crazy phenomenal.
No, it's fantastic.
I remember prior to our God right there, Rob Thompson,
He's on our back.
He must have changed something because there were so many errors in that team.
He communicates and like he listens to the players and respects them as like a human being, not just as like, oh, you're my money, you're like my team, whatever. But like he talks and communicates, and he doesn't assign like we talked about this last time. Like he's fantastic. He doesn't assign roles for the bullpen. He's just like, well, how do you feel? How are you doing? And I think it's made hell of a change to this entire team. And people respect him. He was our bench coach for a long time now.
I don't understand the whole. Well, we have a month and a half, 2 months of baseball left. We're getting there to the postseason.
Yeah, October is postseason. So yeah.
There's only, I don't think there is a interim coach that has won a World Series. There is interim coaches that have won playoff games.
I don't actually know. I don't know that fact.
And I remember correctly.
But I'm tired of him being interim coach. Like, let's just sign him, dude. Come on, man. This is amazing. I mean, what? It's been a 10-year drought? 11-year drought. My bad.
Right? We were. What, our World Series?
I think you're right. I think it was in 2011, or was it 2012?
We were 2008, 2009 for the World Series.
But I mean, like in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like the playoff drought.
And then we went back with the Yankees, and then that was our last. That was the end of our playoffs. If there was one more, I mean, we're 10, 11 years.
Yeah. But anyways, I mean,
drought.
This coach makes me feel hopeful.
This coach makes me feel confidence in the decision making, the trust,
for sure,
the whole overall of this team.
And I respect when he actually makes his pitching changes and all that. And that was the whole issue with Jordy. But anyways, let's get back to the defensive player of the game because we didn't actually touch on that yet. I think it was two people. Bohm with that diving catch and throw to Rhys Hoskins on first. And the other person was Stott. Stotty.
That play by Stott
was amazing. It's our daycare. Yeah. You gotta love and respect the daycare. I mean, ever since they got hot, I actually think that's been like the turn of the game.
Yeah, there's been a whole total step up since June.
Oh, Chris, we love this guy because he keeps talking to us. Pete Alonso is. I can't even say it because I'm blind. I have my glasses on.
Pete Alonso is negative 12.2.
Sterling Marte is negative 9.0 when it comes to defense. Keith Hernandez is just a mustache wearing dipshit. Yes!
I completely agree.
Yeah, we're not fans of Keith Hernandez. Also, does Philly ever get like a good time with anybody with the last name Hernandez?
That was
Angel Hernandez.
Yeah.
Don't you ever show your face back in this city again because I don't think you're gonna
survive. We might treat him like Santa Claus and throw batteries at him.
Boo. You know, we boo Santa Claus. Also, to be fair, Santa Claus was drunk.
You're in Philadelphia, you're expected to be drunk.
I'm just saying.
There's either getting pulled over in Philadelphia or getting drunk in Philadelphia. Nobody else goes to Philadelphia with any other story. So defensively,
yeah, who you got?
First off, that Nicky C fucking double play in the first where
Castellanos?
I lost the ball.
I thought it was going in the gap.
Yeah,
I totally did, and even John Kruk did too. Like we all lost it, and then the fact that he got it and then threw it back was incredible. Yeah, because it was actually a double play. He caught it, which was the first out. Threw it, and then I believe their player got like kind of caught up and stuck. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it was great.
Bomer, he had one little hiccup, which I'm not gonna hate on him for that because it was a bouncer and he kind of slightly adjusted the wrong way.
He's been on fire.
Yeah, he's been on fire
since
batting,
right before the All-Star break. Like he's been phenomenal and such a turnaround from where he started. Like, just think about when you think about spring training, it was even a question like, will Bone make the team?
Yeah.
And look at him now, dude. Awesome. I'm so happy for him.
What's our boy's name?
Moniak?
Nah, the guy.
Maton?
Nah, he plays. He hasn't been out in a while, but he got injured. He played third base, shortstop. The Latino dude.
Am I stupid?
can't remember his fucking name right now. But when he got injured, that's when Boone pretty much had to step up because it was kind of like step up or step out, and he really just.
What are you talking about?
You know, if I fucking couldn't
If
remember.
you knew it,
Yeah,
I would know. I would know if you knew it,
I have
guys.
short-term memory. That's why I sit here and I'm like, oh, I'll remember shit, and then I'm like, look at her, and she's has everything from the whole game as if she's taking like card notes. And I want to say like, oh no, she's not gonna remember that, but I'm like, they remember everything.
What do you mean they? Don't assume my gender.
So I have Bomer as defensive player of the game. He
was one of mine. Yeah, I agree with that.
He lit it up. He fucking killed it today. I wish he would have had better at bats.
I mean, I can look past that. I mean, he's been incredible for this team.
Yeah.
In June, July, and now beginning of August. Almost the first half. Well, that's unbelievable. It's already August 10th.
That's halfway in.
But yeah.
How about both teams lost their challenges in the fourth?
Yes.
And then they called it even though it would have been an umpire challenge,
but they called it a Marlins challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was I just think it was like a
miscommunication.
Yeah. No, not a miscommunication, just like a misspoken.
Okay.
Like it was definitely you have to ask the crew chief after you already lose your challenge. And I think it has to be for 8th inning on, right? Mm-hmm. Or maybe 7th. I'm not quite sure on that one. But you have to ask them.
Yeah, you have to
if
ask
they
them
can review it, and then it will be considered a crew chief review. But they didn't announce it like that, and I think that led to a little bit of confusion for somebody or some people. But yeah, overall, I am. Oh wait, you got Flyers. Yeah. I'm going with the Birds because
they're about to have 2 great fucking seasons, so I'll take that one. I want to actually talk about this because I make fun of my man running around the bases, him moving.
Who?
Schwarber.
Oh my god, I know he's usually like so slow.
Okay, so
he stole a base.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did he do? I've heard it. He wrote it down somewhere.
You got beat by Schwarber, which is fucking crazy. That catch he had, and I think it was the 6th.
He stole second in the 4th. And then he had that RBI double.
Yeah. He had the RBI double, and then I think he stole 3rd.
No, he did. It wasn't a stolen, it was batted in, but he like ran really hard from 2nd to 3rd. And initially they're like, oh, did he make it? But he was definitely he slid in 3rd base, absolutely tagged. It was close, but he definitely was safe at 3rd base. And it was awesome. And I'm super proud of our team and what we're doing right now. We have 7 straight wins in a row. Well, we're already second. We're still second in the wild card, I believe. And we're doing fantastic. And I'm super excited for this and where we're headed right now.
The Mets smoked the Cards tonight.
You know, we don't want to talk about the Mets.
Also, I want to bring up one thing.
What's that?
Bidet.
It's Blood Day, but his name sounds like Bidet.
Every time I heard them announce him or talk about him, I was like,
see, we have a nickname for everybody, but it sucks that your nickname's Bidet.
He's a toilet that just shoots water on your butthole.
Also sucks because he was actually probably their best player in today's game. He made, I think he was like responsible for all those.
He had 3. He went 3 for 3 tonight. Also, their other dude that had his batting was like 419, which is
also
disgusting.
Can we just talk about their other players whose last name is Burdick? It's exactly what it sounds like, though, right?
It's totally just.
Oh my god! And did anybody else catch it today on the broadcast when the Phillies were challenging, and then they had like the Backstreet Boys orchestral music of "I Want It That Way"?
Is that insane?
What? No, it's not In Sync.
Oh, that's good.
How dare you?
You want it that way?
We wanted it that way, and we got it that way.
Was
See,
that?
call stands. It was when Schwarber was safe on
Yeah,
first.
but it was like the orchestra version of it,
that
which
was
is crazy.
such a long call. That was like
They went through the whole song almost.
I think it was just like the chorus.
Like I really feel like they got to the end of it where they go,
Shut up, Backstreet Boys.
It that way. And they go on, the pans out, and it cuts out.
If anybody else is creeped out right now, you are not alone. We should just end it with that one. Go Phillies. Super excited. You just drank without me.
Well, you got mad because I was singing.
I wasn't mad.
Wait, we're not done yet because we still got one thing right here is that JT is going to be repping the USA in the 2023 World Baseball Classic.
You didn't tell me we were going to talk about that, so it's not fair.
I told you, I wrote this is the first thing I wrote, and I don't read
your notes, bro.
You've seen it.
I don't read your
Look
notes.
at that shitty handwriting.
I can't even read that. I can't even read that. Anyways, super proud of this team.
Oh, we don't have closing statements because I got a closing statement.
What's your closing? This isn't like a trial. What's your closing statement? Go on, little man.
Oh, little man, the fuck out of this.
Logger up. I probably can't say that, can I?
Okay. So that
didn't happen. Nobody heard that.
Our pregame got fucked up. So I would like to reiterate what I had to say. Was that this team? We're what?
We were backstage.
Yeah, we were backstage. I didn't turn the mic on. I was not drinking yet, so that's why everything got fucked up.
He can't function. I shouldn't say that either.
So the notion that the New York Mets are one of the best in the NL East, that's cool. That's fine. But
they struggle typically.
How much heart do they have? They don't. This is a Philadelphia team that has nothing but heart going, and they're winning at a crazy rate right now games. And if I learned anything, and this is the only time you'll ever hear me say,
you learned something.
I don't really normally learn shit, but I will ever give credit to New York as the New York Giants when they won the Super Bowl against the fucking Patriots.
We can't go to football talk on baseball
I'm
talk.
not. I'm just saying everybody discounts wild cards. The Philadelphia Phillies are coming in as a wild card, but they're a wild card full of fucking heart, and everybody is discrediting this team. I see them going into the postseason. I see them being discredited, disrespected, and guess what? They're going to come out on top.
Well, I mean, we're from Philly. Nobody likes us, and we don't care.
We don't care. I mean, the fucking Eagles, same thing. They were number one team, and they were still disrespected. Do not disrespect Philadelphia. Don't sleep on us. A team with heart is going to come back, and they're going to make you eat everything you have to fucking say.
I'm just saying, like, with spring training, with all the deals we made, I mean, the front office made the trades for this team to be stacked this year to absolutely win a franchise. We started out rough. And we were all really angry, shocked. I mean, everybody was shocked, disappointed. Second Girardi was gone. And even after, like, Harper got hurt, and bless his heart, I mean, he made amazing fucking moves at bats. But I'm saying, like, now we're the team that everybody expected us to be. And that's what really excites me. And Philadelphia will always have heart, no matter what team you're talking about. We have City of Brotherly Love, dude. I mean, come on. But I'm just really excited for the direction this team is going in.
Yeah, I want a rematch.
You want it that way?
I want it that way. I want a rematch with the Yankees for that World Series.
Don't get me started on.
I thought umpires were shitty until that World Series happened, but I'm not going to let that.
Hello, Angel Hernandez.
Well, he needs to get hit by a septibus and then ran over by a trash truck, which is totally fucking different. But I want that. I want to repeat. I want us to.
For the record, we do not condone violence. Anyways, go Phils.
If I seen the video, I wouldn't fucking laugh. But
go Phils. We love this team. We're super excited, super proud of their performance, especially over these last 7 games. Like I said, I think this is awesome. We totally won this series. Our dog is being a creeper right now. But we won this series with the Marlins. We have one more game left tomorrow at 1:00, 1:07 or whatever. And then we go on to the Mets, which will be a very exciting and interesting series to witness.
Well, Saturday is going to be a doubleheader, which is going to be. Oh, I feel like we don't have to send the kids with that because we're going to be drinking all day.
Love doubleheaders. Very exciting.
The first game we play against their lead pitcher.
We have I think we have their three best.
They have the
three
ground
games
back.
of 4-game series.
We have a doubleheader Saturday, Friday, and Sunday.
We got Schwarzer, DeGrom, the other two, but we definitely have a pitching matchup on our hands for sure. It's not going to be easy, and hopefully Keith Hernandez is nowhere to be heard of.
I wish we could bring Keith on. That way we could just tell him.
Punch him in the face.
No, we would never choose violence. We would just put thumbtacks on the seat and ask him to sit down.
Can I give him a noogie?
That was the other thing I wanted to address. I wanted to ask one thing.
Me personally?
No.
Or our community?
Yeah, because I want this to get to my man Rob Thomas.
Thompson.
It's Thomas.
No, it's not.
It's
Thompson without the P. It is pronounced
There's
Thompson.
so many different variations of that
Rob
word.
Thomas is a singer, dude.
So I want us to be able to have an interview with him. We'll take him out. We'll take him out to the Outback.
I'm not taking him out anywhere.
Yeah. No, we're gonna take him out. We're gonna show up with our briefcase.
Nah.
We're gonna waitress come up. We'll ask him, be like, "Oh, can we get some waters?"
This has gone so off topic.
It's going. So I'm gonna put briefcase on. I'm gonna open it. It's gonna be 2 McDonald's bundle packs, and we're gonna eat McDonald's there because we don't.
First
have
off, it's
Outback
Taco
money.
Bell.
Oh, we're gonna how about one each?
No.
No?
Don't disrespect Taco Bell. Moving on.
And beer. And we're just gonna have an interview with him. So if he hears this,
Thank you, anybody that has actually stayed with us this far and tuned in.
yeah, I just spelled.
What?
I just spelled at the mouth. Words come out. Don't know what happened.
That's just you.
Nobody remembers what I said.
Not
So anyway,
no, thanks for watching, guys. We are super duper excited for tomorrow's game. Super excited to watch the Mets. And yeah, this is the Phanlot. Vince, Rachel, Old City Sports.
Real quick, we're gonna probably run a real quick recap of the game. It's probably gonna
Tomorrow,
be later. It'll probably be around 6, 7 o'clock, maybe, depending on.
Yes, we will not be live right after the game, but afterwards we will probably definitely recap, and hopefully you guys will tune in if we did not scare you away with our craziness. So yeah.
So
Thanks.
for Rachel and Vince, we say have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your hump day and go Phillies.
To the Phanlot.
To the Phanlot
To
also.
the Phillies.
You missed.
Oh, thanks.
And you missed. Yeah, boring.